Good evening to everybody. Hello, hello. It is audible. Hello, 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 hello. Tell me, it is audible. Yeah. Any newcomers are there? Just yesterday, we are discussing small concept only. Observe it. What I am telling yesterday, Oracle is a relational database software. What is the purpose of the Oracle software means? It is used to store data permanently. If you want to operate this Oracle, we are using some languages. Yesterday I'm telling one is SQL, structured query language. Another one is PLSQL. Another one is dynamic SQL languages. But before we are going to start these type of databases, in a future we are learning about these type of databases. Before we are going to start these databases, yesterday I am telling every organization stores some type of data. I'm telling what is data, I'm telling, and also what is information, I'm telling. What is data means, observe it here. Yesterday what I'm telling, suppose here anything 80 I'm typing only yesterday. Okay, some number I'm typing. This is a data or information. Data, why? Because data means there is no meaning. That is a collection of integers, collection of strings, collection of booleans or anything. That is called a collection of raw facts, I'm telling. Again, in the this is a data, this a meaning is not there, this is a number, that's why this is a data I'm telling you what yesterday. Again, what is the information I'm telling you what yesterday? What is the information I'm telling? Information means meaningful data or processor data, but first I'm telling you what meaningful data is called information. Suppose in the above the where 80 already there, for example, in the above the 80 in a documentation side, I am writing some name only. Suppose here marks I am writing, otherwise age I am writing, otherwise rupees I'm writing. Then this 80 is a rupees I'm writing means 80 rupees easily understandable by the end user. That's why end user understandable format is there, meaningful data is there. This is called what? Information. Yesterday I'm telling, suppose your marks I'm writing means, oh, maybe marks is a 80 understandable by the end user. That's why always this meaningful data is called information, I'm telling. This data or information in an organization side, some place only they are storing. That is called data store mechanisms. It is a place where we can store data or information. But unfortunately, all organizations in a worldwide, yes, these three types of data store mechanisms they are using only. One is without computers, books and papers. Another one is flat files. Another one is nowadays 1960 onwards, these type of databases they're installing in where in their computers, and through that one only they're storing your water data. Okay, yeah. So now here these three ways only I'm telling yesterday. But unfortunately, before we are going to start these databases, yesterday we are starting flat files. In a 1960 before, through the flat files only, through the flat file approach is some approach is there. Through that approach only, they are storing a data into where secondary storage devices. I'm telling. What is that one means? What is flat file means? Nothing is there. In a yesterday, I'm telling. Now here, check it out. Suppose, and now here, actually in a C colon or D colon, in a hard disk only, I want to store the data. So now here, yes, this is a hard disk is there, computer hard disk only. In this hard disk only, in a computer hard disk, in a D colon or C colon, in a drive. Okay, fine, like this yesterday I'm telling. Now here I want to store some data permanently in a file format. Then you are a C programmer means you are writing about some program I'm telling only file pointer is equal to F open something I'm telling. No, whenever they're writing about some program in a high level language, then automatically whatever file name you have to specify, that file name is automatically created in a hard disk only. This is a file automatically created. Now through the programs only, now here, yes, here we are entering a water data. So now here, yes, we are entering a water data through the programs. Then the data also stored permanently in our hard disk. This type of way in a olden days, 1960 before, prior to 1960, only databases are not there. In that case, through the programs, programming languages through the programs, programming languages through, we are storing a what? A data. So now here we are storing a data in a where secondary storage devices in the file format, that is called flat file approach. Yes, in olden days, these type of things they are using only. Nowadays, nobody using flat file approach. This is olden days concept. Okay, now without a database softwares, generally they're writing a big programs in a high level language, in a language only, in a programming languages. Through the languages, they're storing a what? A data into file, that is called flat file approach. I'm telling only in a previous class, I'm telling. Now here, but unfortunately, through the programs only, we are storing a what? A data in a files. Yes, here, a flat file approach, some drawbacks are there. I'm telling in a bookish knowledge, just some data retrieval, data redundancy, something problems are there. One of the problem yesterday we are starting. What is that one? Data retrieval. I'm telling. Retrieval data means fetching the data. Fetching the data. Suppose here, yesterday, what I'm telling, and now check it out. Suppose you are a flat file programmer, you are writing a very big program in a C language, Java language, in a language. Now you are creating a what file? For example, you are struggling only, you are creating a what? Some file, for example. Whenever you are creating a what file through the programs only, okay, the data is storing, same like a databases, okay, data is storing permanently. But unfortunately, I want to fetch this data. Yes, I want to fetch this data from this file means, what the problem? Again, you are writing a what? A big programs in a flat file approach. Suppose you are a C programmer means f read is a function is there. Through that one, we are reading a data from the where file or not? Yes, here. In a Java means some other method, in a .NET means some other method, like that. That's why compulsory programming language is required in a flat file approach. Flat file approach means nothing is there. Programs through only we are retrieving. Programs through we are retrieving means very difficult, really. And now here, yes, here. But unfortunately, yes, here, nowadays data dealing is very easy only. Nowadays, these type of database softwares are there. These are database softwares. From these database softwares, how we are retrieving a what data, how we are fetching the data from the where, yes, here some place in a hard disk only. Yesterday I'm telling only, just we are writing a what, a small these type of query language. Something we are writing only, then automatically we are retrieving a what data. Yes, here very easy way. And observe it here, without any knowledge of the where, okay, any programming language. In a databases we are learning in a future. Yes, how we are fetching a data from the where these databases, database means some place only. And now here, yes, here, now here very easy only by using a what? SQL language. Up to this one, yesterday we are discussing only. That's why any newcomer means don't worry, these are small things I'm telling. And now here, observe it here. Next drawback is, observe it here, don't write it. Next drawback is data redundancy. Redundancy means today I'm telling only one of these days, that is a duplicate data. Duplicate data is not a biggest problem. Command they are introducing, those things how can I use means I will tell you. But before we are going to start, those type of things, and now here check it out, concentrate here. before we are going to start these data redundancy or anything, first I'm telling you what technical concepts, some concepts you have an idea, those concepts where is coming from, you must familiar. This is practical is important. Now check it out, this practical knowledge is very helpful. Actually today, one of these days I will tell you some terminology is there, acid property, something is there in a database transaction side. Acid properties means something is there, atomicity is a concept is there, based on that one, just here rollback is a command is there. Today I'm telling first. Okay, fine, don't worry, don't write it anything. Again here, so now here, yes, durability is a concept is there, and now here based on that one in a databases in a future, yes, commit is a command is there, and now here commit is a command is there. Okay, These two commands, how it is working, at least we are learning what practically means. These are all the things you are understandable in a future. And now here, observe it here. Now check it out, concentrate here. Before we are going to start this type of data redundancy or anything, just we are telling practically some concept. Suppose so many fellows are asking, Murli sir, you are telling what Oracle is a database software, relational database software. For operating what this software, you are telling what SQL is a language, PLSQL language, dynamic SQL language. But unfortunately, now here observe it, here observe it here. In a screen only, something is there. Now here, yes, SQL plus something is there. What is this one they are asking? Up to now, I am not telling. In a future, whenever we are starting what practically, these are demo classes, just practically, then you are understandable. Anybody tell me what is SQL plus? What is SQL plus? SQL plus is a language? No. SQL plus is a which one? Which one? Very good. SQL plus is a what? A tool. SQL plus is a what? A tool. Whenever we are installing a what? Oracle software, automatically this tool is created in your system. When we are installing a Oracle software, automatically this tool is created. This is a client tool. This is a query tool. Daily through this tool, we are interacting with the water database. How means I will tell you today. And now here, observe here. Yes, whenever we are installing a Oracle software, automatically some tool is created that is called SQL Plus is a default tool. In a future, Toad is a tool, SQL Developer is a tool, SQL Navigator is a tool. I will tell you, but by default tool is SQL Plus tool. Through this tool, daily we are connect to the where server by using a what username and passwords actually. Now here by username and passwords, daily we are connecting. So now we are connecting user connect to the where a database. Yes, by using a what? Which one? SQL Plus is a tool is there. Okay, fine. Now slowly observe it here. What happened? Observe it here. Suppose I'm installing a Oracle software, for example, in my system. I'm installing a what? Oracle software. In a future, you are also installing. Okay, fine. Whenever we are installing a Oracle software, SQL Server software, DB2 software, any database software also, what happened? Observe it here. What happened means, slowly observe it here. This is very important in an architecture in every database side. Whenever I'm installing a Oracle, whenever I'm installing a SQL Server, whenever I'm installing a DB2, whenever I'm installing a what? MySQL, any database in the worldwide, automatically, two parts are created. That is important. This is so many fellows are doesn't have an idea. Two parts are created. Whenever we are installing a what? Any software in a database software, relational database software, this is a Oracle or SQL Server, anything, any database, Oracle Server, Oracle software you are installing in your system, then automatically two parts are created. Slowly observe it here. Here diagram it through easily understandable. In the bottom part, yes, here, this is called in a hard disk only, some files are created. Observe it here. This bottom part is called hard disk only, in a hard disk. In a disk only, some files are created in any database also. Here, so many files are there. And now here, yes, this is here, data files, control files, read log files. So many files are there. Don't write it, just observe it here. .dbf files. These are .dbf files. Just imagination. Oh, maybe something is there. Okay, fine. And now here, check it out. Okay, so now whenever we are installing a what? A Oracle software, SQL Server, DB2 like this means two parts are created. In a hard disk only, some files are there. These are operating system files. Again, this one in above this part is a what? A RAM memory area. Either this one is a what? A RAM memory area. In a RAM memory area, some statements are executed in a RAM memory area. In a RAM memory area like this. Now observe it here. And now here, so many buffers are there. So many buffers are there here. Here, so many buffers. Okay, database buffer cache, shared pool, large pool. Okay, so now here, so many things are there, for example. But you are a first-time programmer. Yes, this is a buffer you are thinking. That's why Whenever we are installing a what, observe it here, any database software also, two parts are created. Bottom part is a hard disk. Here, RAM memory area, some buffers are available. Okay, na? Yeah. Now, daily you are interacting with the what? Yes, this server, this database server by using a tools. Whenever we are installing a Oracle software, for example, SQL Plus is a tool is there. SQL Plus is a tool. This is a default tool. Slowly observe here. Daily here only, we are sitting only. Now here SQL Plus tool is there. In this tool only, some security purpose, some users are there. Later you are familiar, username and passwords are there. Slowly observe here, passwords are there. So now here, actually, this is a username and a password like this. And now here, whenever you are entering, you are sitting a what here like this only. And now here, just here, yes, daily we are opening a what is this SQL Plus tool, username you are typing and passwords we are typing. What is username, what is password, which one I'm telling only, don't worry. Now, this one internally interact with the what? This database. This is a what? Oracle database only. Okay, fine. This is a database. Now, where is your tables are available? Those all the things I will tell you. Okay. And now check it out. Actually, observe it here. Observe it here. Whenever we are storing a what data, so now here in a table format only we are storing a data. That tables where it will be created means, and now here only in a hard disk only data files are there. No, in these data files only the tables are created. Suppose today here T1 is a table I'm creating. Okay, fine. Don't write it, just observe it. I'm showing you practically. In this T1 table, some data I'm inserting, for example. In any database also, once we are creating a what table, we are inserting a what data, that a table is storing in a where, storing in a where, in a hard disk only, in a data file, somewhere it will be storing. Okay, if we are committing, we are giving only. Okay. Now that's why whenever we are installing a Oracle software, two parts are there. Whenever we are creating a table and we are inserting a data where the table is storing only in a hard disk only, it will be storing. Okay, na? Yes, slowly observe it here, concentrate here. Now check it out. Now here, yes, here. Now concentrate here. Suppose, don't write it, just observe it, very interesting. Suppose this is a SQL Plus tool. Okay, fine. Through this one, I'm creating a table. Don't write it, just create table name. Okay, in a future tables are there. Just idea purpose I'm telling. What happened, observe it here. This is a table is there. Okay, fine. We are inserting a data. In a future, we are learning a course means these type of things we are familiar. Okay, fine. Just observe it here. This is a table is there. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some data I'm storing only. Okay, fine. I'm committing me save only. And now here, check it out. This is a table is there. Select the star from here. T1 is a table. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 is there or not? Yes, here. Where the table is available? And now here, and now tell me, whenever I'm creating a what table, I'm storing a what data, something only. Okay, for example, just without any knowledge also. Now tell me the table is available in a where? In a where? Hard disk. Very good. Here hard disk only this table is available. In a hard disk only this table is available. Okay, fine. T1 table is available in a disk, in a hard disk. Okay, fine. Yes, in a hard disk only this table is available. Now check it out. Really that is correct or not? I'm checking only. Suppose, and now here observe it here. This is a tool is there. I'm opening this tool. And now here this is SQL Plus tool. Username and password I'm typing only. Whenever in a where here in a database only internally, this is a table is available in a hard disk only. For example, in a hard disk, this table is available. Now I want to retrieve this table into where this tool means just I'm typing a what in a future some commands only. Select the star from here table name like this. Automatically the table is coming or not? Yes, here select star from T1 something, some commands are there 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be displayed or not? But how it will be retrieve the what this data? Anybody having idea? And now here check it out. Concentrate here. Suppose for example, so now here slowly observe it here. Now slowly observe it here. Whenever we are installing a what this software. Okay, fine. Yes, here. Now, what I am telling, whenever we are installing a Oracle software, automatically two parts are created or not? Yes, here your guessing is great. Here two parts are created. I am telling, okay, fine. This is a hard disk. This is a server only. And now here in a hard disk only, this file is, some files are there in a tables or anything. This is a RAM memory area. Okay, fine. Now slowly observe it here. RAM memory area. I'm telling. Now here. Now concentrate here. Now in this one here only the table is there. Just observe it here. This is a what, some files are there. I am telling only .dbf something. Okay, fine. Don't worry those things. And now here your table is available where? In a hard disk only. In a hard disk only this table is available. In a hard disk only this table is available. Okay, fine. Here the table is available. T1 is a table already I'm creating. And now this table is available here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some data is there. For example, today we are modifying. Again here, this is a buffer is there. This is a buffer is there. Okay, fine. Buffer is there. Now, observe it here. Slowly observe it. Suppose here, this is a server is there. Okay, na? Yeah. So now here, this is a server. Oracle server. Okay, fine. Now check it out. Slowly observe it here. In a database also, but roughly this one I'm telling. Suppose I am a end user. I am a vocational developer. Daily we are interacting with the what? That database through the tool only. Okay, fine. Yes, here. Now here, check it out. In a future, we are also cloud. So many things I'm telling. SQL plus is a tool. SQL plus tool only. Okay, slowly observe it here. Through the SQL plus tool, yes, here we are connect to the where this database. This is a database server. Okay, now this is a client tool only. And now here, check it out. Username and password we are typing only. For example, in a future, you are typing a what? Username and password. Okay, fine. Okay button we are typing. Now this table I want to display. I want to retrieve this table information from this database into where? Yes, this client tool means how can I just we are typing a what? Which one? Yes, in SQL prompt, some SQL language is there. Select a star from table name. Don't worry that select as update, insert something is there. Just observe it here. Okay, some command is there. Whenever we are using a what, this command, what happened? What happened? Yes, here. What happened? How it will be retrieve the data? Yes. Anybody imagination? And now whenever we are typing a what, this username and password, observe it here slowly. Now I am typing a OK button and I connect to the where server. Select star from table name is I am also, you are also thinking, yes, here control. This control is go to where, go to where, go to where, go to where in a hard disk only. Directly retrieve the data from the hard disk into where this tool we are thinking only. That is absolutely wrong one. Absolutely wrong one. Yes, always whenever in a client tool, whenever we are typing a what in a command, directly does not interact with the what hard disk only. And now here, how it will be retrieve the what that table data means, observe it here. Actually, you are a good programmer in a C language, C++, Java, in these type of languages, whenever you are writing a what in a program, where that program is executed in a RAM memory area or a hard disk. Execution means what? RAM memory area. Very good. RAM memory area. The same thing here also happened in a databases. Whenever we are typing a what, select a star from table name like this, then first control goes to where? Control goes to where? Select means requesting the data. Okay, don't worry. And now here that control goes to where? Control goes to where? Which one? RAM memory area or a hard disk? Very good. RAM memory area. In this RAM memory area here, database buffer cache something is there. Here it will be checking. Yes. But in this case, in a buffer, in this RAM memory area, in this buffer only, the requested table, T1 table is available? No, not available. Not available. This table is not available. Whenever this table is not available, then control goes to where? Control goes to where? Control goes to where? In a hard disk only. Okay, fine. Yes, in a hard disk only, this T1 is available. T1 table is available. Whenever this T1 table is available, then automatically copy of the table is transferred. Here, copy of the table is transferred into where? In a memory area. Copy of the table. This is so many fellows are doesn't have an idea. In a database also same. Observe it here. Yes, here. Whenever the table is available in a hard disk, automatically copy of the table. Yes, copy of the table is transferred into where? Transferred into where? Memory area. Here in this buffer only. Database buffer, something is there. Okay, in a buffer. Yes, here this table is copied only. Okay, fine. Yes, here. Now this table, then it will be written from this buffer into where, this buffer into where, this buffer into where, this client tool only it will be written. This much of thing is there. That's why whenever we are requesting a what, any table also, what happened? Now here first control goes to where, in a memory area. That requested table is checking by the where, in a where server, in a buffer. In a buffer, the table is not available means then control goes to where, and now here, yes, here hard disk only. In a hard disk, the table is not available means yes, copy the table from the where, hard disk data files into where, in a buffer, and from this buffer into where, this client tool it will be retrieved. That's why it is visible like this. Okay, fine, we are viewing a what, a daily like this. But unfortunately, now here check it out. Yes, a regularly used concept in a where, in a database. Yes, one concept is what, commit is something is there. Commit means save. In a database, yes, save something is there. Again, another one is what, roll back is a some other command is there. That is a cancel only. That is nothing but a what, undo the transaction. But what is the difference means, slowly observe it here. I'm showing you practically here. Suppose, now check it out, concentrate here. I want to change, and now here observe it here. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. I want to change this data 1 into where 5, for example. Whenever we are changing a what data 1 into 5 means here, what happened means in a future, you are a SQL programmer means you are writing a what, update statement. Don't write it, just observe it here. These are what happened means logically observe it first. Suppose here update, in a future we are familiar in SQL language, update table name here, set some commands are there in SQL language. That commands don't worry today. Here S number is equal to 5, where here S number is equal to 1, something I'm typing. Whenever I'm typing a what, this update command means what happened means, yes, that is affected in a where, RAM memory area or hard disk. Anybody guess it? In a RAM memory area or hard disk? Very good. In a RAM memory area. Here only it is affected. Very good. Yes, what is the new value for the transaction? 5. Very good. Here new value is how much? 5. And old value is how much? 1. This new value is storing in a where, some place. So slowly observe it here. This new value for the transaction automatically stored in a where, in a buffer, some place only. Now this is a dirty reader actually. Yes, this is a new value. Slowly observe it here what happened. This is a new value. New value for the transaction automatically stored in a where, some place. Okay, fine. Again, old value. What is the old value? 1. This old value for the transaction also automatically stored in a where, in a memory area. Here 1 old value for the transaction, here only it will be storing. Okay, fine, old value. That's why whenever update, delete, insert means in a memory area that is happened. Okay, old value and new value. Old value is stored in a some place and the new value is some stored in a where, some place. Okay, now after update statement in a future, just in a, you are a database programmer means here you are using a what, a commit. You are using only commit. Commit means save. In a normal language, save is there, no? Yes, that is a command is available in a where, commit command in a databases. But whenever we are using a what, commit command, what happened? What happened? Anybody guess it? Yes, anybody guess it? Now, very good. Commit means save. Save means which one is saving? What is the new value here? Very good. 5. This 5 is observed here. Whenever we are using a commit, this 5 is permanently stored in a where, hard disk. How much is it? Oh, maybe in a databases, just they are giving a what, a commit is a command means that is a save. Whenever we are giving a save means what happened? New value for the transaction. Yes, this is a new value for the transaction or not? This new value for the transaction automatically permanently stored in a where, in a hard disk only. That is nothing but a what, a commit. Yes, commit save only. Okay, now that 5 is permanently stored in a hard disk. I don't want to save this one only. For example, and now check it out what happened. I don't want to save this transaction. Suppose here, whenever we are changing a what, 1 into 5 means again undo the transaction. I want to cancel the transaction. This 5 is again cancelled into where, 1 only. Whenever we are 5 is cancelled into where, 1 means how can I means in a future in a databases, roll back is a command we are using. Roll back is a command. Okay, observe it here, just some commands only. Yes, awareness purpose. Yes, here now here rollback is a command is there. Rollback means undo the transaction. Again, this 5 is changed into 1. But whenever we are using a rollback, what happened means I am not using a commit. I am not saving only, for example. Okay, fine. Yes, here before saving only, I want to undo the transaction. Again, 5 is changed into 1 means how can I cancel the transaction means how can I means this one old value is there. No, whenever we are using a rollback means what happened? This 1 is there. No, old value is there. This old value is automatically transfer into where new value place here. That's why rollback is a command is working in a where, yes, here in a memory area. This is so many fellows doesn't have an idea. Very easy. Rollback is a command is there in every database. Rollback is nothing but a what? Undo the transaction from memory. Now from the memory, undo the transaction from memory. This 1 is again transfer into where in a 5 place. Then automatically again, okay, so now here, yes, 5 is changed into where 1 possible or not? Oh, maybe in a databases, rollback is nothing but a what? Undo the transaction from memory. That is you have to remember it. Why? Because data redundancy, whenever I'm telling inconsistency, I'm telling means acid properties, just roughly I'm telling me is atomicity means rollback. That is nothing but undo the transaction from memory. Okay, fine. Again, durability, some concept is there, that is save. Save means whenever we are using a commit, new value for the transaction permanently stored in a where? In a hard disk only. And now your new value for the transaction permanently stored in a hard disk. Now understood or not? That's why always in any relational database system in the worldwide, in a future, you are using a what? Some command. Commit means what? Yes, your commit is a command we are using means what is the meaning of that one? Logical observed here, not a technically. Save. Whenever we are using a what? A rollback is a command we are using means that is nothing but a what? Undo the transaction from memory or hard disk. Very good. Undo the transaction from which one? Memory only. Cancel. Okay, na? Yeah. So now here, now check it out. Suppose really that is correct or not, we are checking. Slowly observe here. This is a table is there. Whenever now here, yes, here this is a server is there, and now here in a hard disk only this table is there, here buffer is there. Whenever you are writing means this copy the table here to here only it will be displayed. Okay, now I'm changing what this data. Slowly observe here. I want to change this 1 into where 5, for example. I want to change this data. How can I? Now here I want to change this data means whenever you are changing a what this data. So now here, whenever we are changing a what this data, what happened means concentrate here. Now here, check it out. I am writing a what update command. Okay, table name set something is there in a feature concept. This one s number is equal to 5. Where now here observe here s number is equal to 1. Whenever we are typing a what this one update modifying the data here like this in a feature here also. Now the data here 1 I want to change into where 5 only. Now check it out. Yes, 1 I am changing into where 5. Yes, this is where it will be happened. This update statement where it will be executed in a server, in a memory area or hard disk. Very good. In a memory area. Yes, in a memory area only. Here new value somewhere and old value somewhere is there or not? Yes, here. Now slowly observe here. I want to cancel. Observe here. This is a what? I want to cancel this 5 into where 1 only again. Whatever previous transaction is there, same thing I want only. I want to cancel the what transaction. Then we are using which command we are using? Which command we are using? Rollback. Rollback is a command in every relational database. Rollback means undo the transaction from memory only. Cancel that one. That is one is a transfer into where in a 5 place or not? Yes, here that is nothing but a rollback. Rollback is nothing but undo the transaction from memory like this. Now here check it out. Really this is correct or not? Check it out. Here select the star from here. What the table is there? T1 like this. Yes, here automatically again 1 is there or not? That's why whenever we are using a rollback something in a where in a databases in a feature, yes, undo the transaction from memory automatically that is changing 5 is changed into where 1 or not? Cancel the transaction or not? Yes, here. Now check it out. Yes, I don't want like this. Again, what changes I want to store permanently saved in a where hard disk, for example. And now check it out. Again, I want to change. Again, I want to change this 1 into where 5 like this. Whenever I want to change 1 into 5 means how can I? Just I'm typing like this update. Here table name, here set S number is equal to 5, where S number is equal to 1. I'm typing. Whenever I'm typing a what like this, again, where it happened, where it will be happened, 5 is a what? Yes, a new value, and 1 is a old value, where it will be executed in a memory area. Okay, fine. Now check it out. Select a star from what the table name is there. Yes, T1 is a table. What happened logically? Observe it here, not a syntactically. You don't have an idea syntax and all these things. Now check it out. Slowly observe it here. Now this 5 I want to permanently stored in a hard disk. Yes, in a hard disk only, in a permanently, I want to save this 5 into permanently in a where hard disk means which command we are using, which command we are using. Yes, commands purpose, which command we are using. Commit. Commit means here save only. And now commit is nothing but a what? A commit is nothing but a what? Save. And now check it out. Yes, I'm using a what? A commit like this. Now here commit means in a database site save only. That 5 is permanently stored in a where? Hard disk. Now check it out. Here observe it here. Now select a star from, this is a table is there. Yes, here 5 is there or not? Yes, here. Now, but I am confusing only. And now really that 5 is permanently there, temporarily there, I'm confusing. That's why I'm exit from the database. And now here I'm exit from the database. Again, I am opening a what? SQL plus tool only like this. I'm opening a what? This one only, that 5 is permanently stored in a hard disk. That SQL plus client tool through we are connect to the very database. Now I am typing a what? Select a star from what is the table name? T1 like this. Whenever I am typing a what? T1 table, yes, 5 is available, otherwise 1 is available. First only 5 is available or 1 is available. Anybody guess it? 5 is available or 1 is available. Anybody tell me. Now here, whenever I'm committing a what, saving a what data in a hard disk, yes, new data 5 is available or 1 is available. Okay, roughly. Now guess it. Yes, very good. 5 is available. Correct. In a hard disk only 5 is there. No, yeah, very good. Yes, you are guessing correct answer. Yes, here 5 is there or not. Permanently it will be there. After 100 years also this 5 is there, but it's permanent. Now I try to change a what? Yes, this 5 into 1. I try to change a what? Roll back. I want to cancel this one. Working or not working? Anybody guess it? Maybe logically you are guessing. I think you are a first time newcomer also guessing is great. Now here, now I want to cancel this 5 into where 1 only. Possible or not possible? Maybe possible or not possible. Very good. Yes, very good. Yes, 2 persons are telling Prasant and Jansi. Yes, correct. 100%. Yes, here this is not changing. Okay, does not change. And now here not working. This is not working only. And now why? Because once, okay, slowly observe it here. This is a server is there. Slowly observe it here. Now, whenever what happened in a commit means, observe it here. This is a new value for the transaction. 5 is there in this example. Again, old value for the transaction 1 is there. Okay, fine. Now here, this is a hard disk is there. This is a hard disk is there like this. Whenever now we are using a what? In a previous case, commit like this means, now what happened? New value for the transaction automatically stored in a where? Hard disk. Okay, fine. But whenever, okay, so now here commit we are using means this value is gone. New value is gone and old value also gone. Yes, new and old values are not there. Now in a hard disk only this new value is there. Now I try to use a rollback means undo the transaction from memory. Here only rollback is working. But unfortunately, after saving only, I want to cancel. I try to cancel that one. Impossible. Yes, why? Because whenever I'm using a rollback, here the old value is not there and new value is not there. Okay, null value into null value, rollback is not working. Only once it will be saving a committed. Yes, we are not allowed to use a what? Rollback. Okay, na? Yes, here. Now check it out. Very good. Yes, the rollback undo the transaction 5 or change it into where 1 means impossible. Rollback is completed, but no use. Now check it out. Yes, I try to use a select star from table name T1. Here 5 is available still, otherwise 1 is available. Maybe. Guess it. 5 is available or 1 is available? Yes, very good. Yes, 5 is available or not? 5 is available. Observe it here. Yes, that's why always now here check it out. Yes, here. That's why in any database in the worldwide, okay, fine. Suddenly Murli sir telling about this one why means reason is there. Yes, once we are starting a data redundancy, some concepts are there, some terminologies are there, acid properties. Through that one terminology, these two commands you must familiar. These two commands easily understandable practically. Now that's why commit means save. Okay, so many times we are using in every database. Okay, fine. New value for the transaction permanently stored in a hard disk. Very easy. Now here again, like a rollback means what? Undo the transaction from memory. Undo the transaction from memory. Understood or not? Rollback is nothing but a what? Undo the transaction from memory. Okay, fine. Yes, those type of things we are learning in a way practical. Okay, fine. But before we are going to start that practical, how much easy, those all the things we are learning only. But before we are going to start those practical, now here, this type of terminology I want. Data redundancy, write it, side reading only. Now here, that knowledge is very helpful in this case. Write it, data redundancy. Data redundancy. Data redundancy. Data redundancy. Okay, flat file set. So you observe here. Actually, database although redundancy is there. Redundancy not a biggest problem. Some other problem is there. Now slowly observe it here. What is data redundancy means? Nothing is there. Now slowly observe it here. Some terminology. Okay. Redundancy means everyone knows duplicate data. Duplicate data. Redundancy means duplicate data. But unfortunately, the databases we are learning in a future means that is also duplicate data is there. But olden days also duplicate data is there in a flat files. But what is the main problem is duplicate data is not a biggest problem. Another problem is there. That problem through these are all the things only concepts. That is important. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Concentrate here. Maybe simple example through your understandable. And now here observe it here. Suppose I am a flat file programmer 1960 before I am working. For example, observe it here. Example through easily understandable. I'm a flat file programmer, for example, not a database programmer. In my project side, now here, yes, in my project side, I want to store some data in our files only. Now I try to store the water data in a hard disk only by using some programs we are writing. Okay, for example, just a logic I'm telling. Slowly observe it here. I am a flat file programmer. Suppose one bookstore is there, for example, simple example is a bookstore is there. Okay, fine. Yes, whatever available books information is there, that information I want to store it into in a file, not a database, in a file only in a olden days. How means I am writing a C program, Java, .NET, in a program I am writing, for example, those all the details are automatically stored in a where some file. Observe it here. This is a file is there. Imagination. This is a file, book file dot example, book file dot txt. And now here, yes, here, book file dot txt is there. Here, for example, yes, here, now check it out. Book ID is there. Okay, fine. Yes, here, book ID. And now here, book name. Okay, fine. Yes, here, price of the book. So many details are there. And now here, publisher name only. And now here, ID or anything. Again, publisher address. For example, publisher address is there. Slowly observe it here. Okay, fine. This project is going on. This is a file is there. It is a flat file approach only. Some programs they are writing only through the programs only. They are controlling these files. Okay, fine. Olden days. Suddenly in the middle of the project, suppose for example, suddenly in the middle of the project, yes, here my client asking what, Murli, add a what publisher phone number and also mail ID, for example. And now maintenance project, for example, mail ID. And now here, yes, here, for example. Whenever they're asking a what like that, I am a flat file programmer also. Some rules I have to follow. Yes, sir, generally I am also, you are also thinking what or nothing is there. These fields they're asking me is just these fields directly we are adding into this file. They are thinking only. No, that is also so many rules are there in a flat file approach. Whatever new are now here, yes, data they're asking only that data and also related data. Yes, they are using in a way another file. And also that file controlling by using another program. In the next one of these days, we are drawing the diagrams only. But first, roughly, I'm telling, okay, now I am creating a what? That another file. This is a what? For example, publisher, just imagination, publisher dot s here txt like this. Here only, now slowly observe it here. Now, whatever the new concepts are there, publisher, phone number, now here publisher, now here phone number, okay, mobile number like this, now here. Again, now here, yes, here, okay, publisher, mail ID, we are storing only in a fields. Not only that one, old names, old related names only, publisher, name is there or address is there like this. Publisher, okay, so now address only. Okay, for example, okay, so now here some data is there. These all the things you really you don't have an idea. This is 1960 before rules only. Okay, fine. This file is there, some program is there, again this file is there, another program is there. Yeah, okay, so now you're maintaining a what? Flat file approach side. Okay, but unfortunately these all the things you don't have an idea also. You are observing or not in these two files. Here publisher name, here also there, here also publisher name is there in this file. Again, here also publisher address is there, here also publisher address is there. That's why sometimes we are maintaining a what? Multiple copies of the same data in a different files. You are observing or not? This data is also called as, yes, everyone knows this data is also called as duplicate data or redundant data. You are familiar. Duplicate data or redundant data. Really, duplicate data is not a biggest problem. Another problem is there. What is that another problem is? Concentrate. Duplicate data also there in a database, that normalization, something is there. Don't worry. And now here, observe it here. Suppose this publisher address is there in a flat file approach olden days. For example, this publisher address is a what? Hyderabad is address is there in this file only, for example. Again, here also in a publisher.txt file, in this publisher address also, Hyderabad is a address is there. For example, Hyderabad is a address is there. What is my doubt means here duplicate data is there, same publisher address, Hyderabad is there. Here also that publisher address, Hyderabad is there. Okay, fine. Presently. Now, whenever you are a flat file programmer, you are modifying a what? This publisher address, Hyderabad into Mumbai. For example, you are changing a what? This publisher address through the programmatically Hyderabad into where? Mumbai in a book file.txt. We are changing only. Now, whenever you are a flat file programmer, through the program only, you are changing a what? Hyderabad address into where? Mumbai in a where book file.txt. Again, those modifications are affected in a where publisher.txt file in this example, otherwise not affected. In this publisher.txt file, still Hyderabad is available or automatically Mumbai is available. Only one thing is correct. Fast. Very good. Some fellows are telling correct. Yes, still Hyderabad is available. Yes, Mumbai automatically that Hyderabad does not change into where, that Hyderabad data does not change it into where Mumbai, because this is not a database. This is a flat file. Whenever duplicate data is available also, whenever we are modifying the data in a one location, one file, that is never affected in a where another location. Here still Hyderabad is available. This is called which one? This is called whenever we are modifying the data one file that is never affected in another file, that is called what? That is called what? Inconsistency. This is called what? Technology side, very important. Inconsistency. Inconsistency means consistent data is not available through the project only. That's why inconsistency is the biggest problem in a flat file approach in olden days. That's why suppose here in a courier boy coming into where in our office only, one publisher address is a what? Here in this book file.txt Mumbai is there. Again, the same publisher address in a publisher.txt in a Hyderabad address is there. But that courier parcel are given to the where which location of your location only, confusing that person only. That's why these type of real problems are there. That's why whenever duplicate data is there in a flat file approach in a olden days, where duplicate data not a biggest problem also, whenever we are modifying the data in a one file that is never affected in a where another file, that is called what? Inconsistency. Inconsistent data. Consistent data is not there throughout the project, but unfortunately this problem, inconsistency problem, never occurred in a databases. Why? Because every transaction internally having a 4 properties are there, ACID properties. Through that one automatically maintain a consistent data. Through that atomicity, yes, rollback is a command is there. Through that durability, commit is a command is there. That is, I will tell you, that is important. That much of depth is there. And now here, how much a big concept is there, observe here. Why redundancy is occurred means some other diagrams are there. First observe it here, this terminology. At least, yes, this small theory write it today. That next extension we are learning only very important now here. But today at least this theory write it. Inconsistency terminology I want. Write it in flat file. Flat file only I'm telling. Database, why this is not occurred means I will tell you. In flat files, sometimes we are maintaining multiple copies of the same data in different files. Different files means different locations. Okay, this data is also called as, write it, this data is also called as duplicate data or redundant data. Duplicate data or redundant data. In flat file approach, olden days this one. Okay, in flat file approach, right? In flat file approach, whenever we are modifying this, whenever we are modifying this data, this duplicate data, this data in one file, then those modifications are never affected in another file. Never affected in another file. This is called, this process. Okay, this is called inconsistency. This is called inconsistency. Okay, now that's why consistent data is not there throughout the project in a flat file approach. But unfortunately, in a future, we are learning about these database softwares only. Whenever database softwares are there, why inconsistent problems are never occurred means tomorrow I will tell you that is occasion of here. Yes, acid properties are there through that one. Yes, rollback and commit, I'm telling you, through that one we are understandable only. And now here automatically maintain consistent data throughout the project. How means next we are telling, that is better. Okay, first time all the things means difficult, no? Yes, here tomorrow I will tell you, remember. Okay, demo classes, no, small things. Tomorrow I will tell you those consistency, how it will be automatically rectified, where it was occurred in a practically in a flat file approach, and remaining all the concepts, and also DVMS we are starting only. Okay, na? Yeah, so now here, yes. Okay, na? Just a small thing, just identify. Okay, na? Oracle link also I will tell you later. Here links are there. How can you install also? We are telling only in a links installations are there. Where is that one? Okay, and here links are there. These are all the things. One of these days I will tell you. Okay, so now this link through how can I download the software, how can I install it, these steps also I will tell you later. Okay, once we are starting means we are telling, but up to now we are not starting, only just a small things I'm telling only, just roughly some terminology awareness purpose. Okay, na? Yeah. Okay, na? And now here. Tomorrow I will tell you, remind. Okay, tomorrow will continue. Tomorrow will continue. Not a problem. These are small concepts. Okay, na? Which version, all the things we are learning in a